Not much gold left there nowadays, but I can say the most valuable gold nugget Colorado ever produced is here today with our very own golden cowboy, Mr. Mark St.Germain. Mark, our golden cowboy, he has two older brothers and one younger sister, and together with mum and dad, are still a very, very close-knit family unit. They're sorry that they're not here today, but I'm sure they're with you in spirit and send their love and hugs. So Mark, in terms of his career, he's had a colourful career. I think he started life out, he's done a spell with the US Navy, which was, a great serviceman for his country. He's been a firefighter in Florida, wonderful time. And that was up until 2002 when he first moved to Kuwait. Since then, he's gone around the world. He's become a global leader, an expert in the field of OHSE, and he's taken to all these wonderful countries in the world. But for those people who don't know Mark, what you see is what you get. He really is what you see, He's that positive, humorous, outgoing, funny, loving, emotional, and sensitive guy. He truly is a very special guy, and I can speak for all our mutual friends. You're amazing, and we love you to bits, really. So, what else can I say about his relationship with Maddie? Wow. Wow. So let's fast forward to 2015. When Matt was working in Thailand, he met the future Mrs. Maddie St.Germain online, I believe. I'm not sure it was the same app that I met my partner of 12 years. I can't remember now. I'm not sure whether it was www.filipina.com, but anyway, what Mark tells me, he cherry-picked her, So he obviously swiped right, Swiped right, I think. But anyway, what happened when he was in Thailand, he wanted to fly Maddie over. He wanted to fly Maddie over to have a meeting of those hearts. Now, that wasn't without a little drama along the way. You know better than me, but sometimes it's difficult for a Filipino to exit the country without proper papers. And she needed some additional papers for the immigration. So Mark, as Maddie's sponsor, had to send his passport. So, so the passport had to serve as verification that the sponsor was real, and he was real. However, there was something about the crazy golden cowboy. Maddie discovered that Mark had a problem with maths. So it was at that point Maddie discovered his year of birth, and it was slightly different. He'd been economical with the truth, prior. So anyway, but Maddie at that point had a choice to be offloaded on the plane or carry on. Anyway, she carried on, and we're all happy that you did, but particularly Mark, very happy. So, what else? What else can we say? There are some, I think, these two have led such an eventful life over the number of years. Most of it is recorded on Facebook, and I've followed for years and years and years, and it's so eventful. But I think one day in 2016, on one of their famous date nights, because you are particularly good at your date nights, whilst doing some fine dining in Dean and DeLucia, I believe, Mark went down on his hands and knees and proposed to Maddie. We English call it pop the question. Pop the question. And Maddie obviously said yes, but adoration. You're not paying attention. Did he ask permission from the father? Did he? Okay. So he did it properly. So well done. And I think, you had a cruise in Singapore, very beautiful cruise. I think you got Maddie crying. But I think when you described it to me, it was a special cruise and you made some commitments to each other. And as Mark put it, we agreed to just do shit together for the rest of our life. So sorry for swearing, but one of the things that Mark has committed to do for Maddie is learning her to swim and riding a bike. I don't think you could have found two cheaper activities to do, I don't think you've been a cheapskate, but anyway, I wish you luck, Maddie. I hope you learn to swim and I hope you ride a bike. So, but Maddie, I feel like I've known her for years, but I haven't, I only met you last year, but followed you so long on Facebook with Mark. However, with the utmost sincerity, I can say she's so smart, she's sweet. I can't see what you've wrote here, Mark. Okay, she's so sweet, and she is gorgeous, and clearly very tolerant of Mark's energy and his extravagant nature. So, we're happy that you put up with Mark, really. We're happy to have you in our lives. But one aspect of Maddie that wasn't so obvious in the beginning, and I discovered recently, I don't know the vital statistics, but I don't think Maddie goes much above 5 foot, right? About 5 foot or less, Probably not over 40 kg. But one thing for sure, she's definitely the boss. She's definitely the boss. And as Mark says, he plays good cop, Maddie is bad cop. So she's the boss. And this is one of the reasons why I'm keeping this speech clean. But I can't finish this speech without mentioning a little bundle of joy that makes Mark's and Maddie's life complete. Little Maxton St.Germain. Max, where are you? He's here somewhere. But he came along in September 2018, born in Canada, and now makes the 3 M's. Mark, Maddie, and Max. And what a wonderful family unit you really are. So, not wanting to ramble on much more, I would like to bring to a close. Therefore, firstly, let me thank you all for listening. Sorry. I'm going to really thank you all for listening to this Englishman at an American's wedding in the Philippines. It truly is an honor. Thank you very much. Once again, everybody that participated in the arrangements and the attendance today, it's been absolutely wonderful experience. So please join me in raising a glass and toasting to our bride and groom, Madeline and Mark. Thank you for being part of our lives, and we wish you a wonderful and happy life together. God bless.
All right, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Mr. Stephen Louis. Thank you so much for that words of welcome. All right, and a message for the bride and the groom tonight. Shall we give the gentlemen another big round of applause, everyone? All right, now I need the both of you to go back to your wedding chair tonight. Of course, I would like to acknowledge the people who gave life to our newlyweds and molded them to be the person that they are today. To the proud parents of the bride and the groom, please stand up for recognition. We'll be starting off with Mr. Joel Frank St.Germain and Sharon Dawn Armstrong. And of course, we also have Mr. Augusto Bernardino and Adoracion Bernardino. Where are you, ma'am, sir? Please stand up for recognition. All right, there you go. Palakpakan naman natin si Mommy, everyone. Now, I want to acknowledge all our principal sponsors tonight. Please stand up for recognition as well. We have Mr. Brando Bautista and Lanny Gonzalez. All right, we also have Mr. Ruel Sumintak and Dr. Rebecca Kathleen Vidal. We also have Mr. Franklin Garcia and Josefina Baltazar. And the last but not the least, we have Danilo Austria and Lina Ann. Up music. Now for the two presidential tables here in front, ma'am, sir, no need for you to stand up. Certain butlers from the Baguio Country Club will be assisting you for your sumptuous dinner today. The rest of the round table, also the presidential table will go. Yes, all right, they will go to the buffet except for this one. All right, tables of the parents and principal sponsors. No need for you to stand up. These tables, certain butlers from this lovely hotel will be assisting you for your dinner tonight. The rest of the tables, including you, this table, will be having a silent